What up, everybody? This is the People's Choice Podcast.
Episode 36, the People's Choice Podcast. I am the host, TG, as usual, man, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Everybody is here today. Wolf.
Yo, what up, though?
What up, man?
The VSOP.
Missed you last episode.
I know, I missed y'all.
Reek is back.
What's good?
Reek, where was you? The cruise?
Yeah, man.
How was that?
It was great.
Reek was when I on 35 when I said niggas had spring break. I was talking about Reek and Zach. Reek went on a whole family ass vacation. That was your first time on a cruise.
Yeah, first time.
But he ain't tell y'all the story about he had that freak auntie, though.
No, he mentioned it.
Man.
He said he dropped the ball too.
What? I wasn't trying to pick that thing.
Definitely dropped the ball. That's all right, man. That's all right. Yeah, episode 36 of the People's Choice Podcast. Wolf, Reek, Zach is here. I'm here, as you can see. Maybe one day we'll set it up so y'all can see Reek and Wolf, but I kind of like this anonymity.
But I got my boot, too, so I ain't really...
Nigga, we're not showing the bottom half.
You right.
I be in this bitch like Charles Barkley, dog. I be just wearing any kind of shoes, any kind of pants. We chest up, but that's all we need. Yeah, let's get to it, man. Yeah, the spring break was nice. The cruise. Wolf, do you have spring break anymore?
No.
You in a full-blown adult life?
Yeah.
How far are you away from, like, the washed life?
Bro, I might be there.
Think so?
Nah, because I ain't all the way there yet, but I'm probably like 75% washed. Like,
that's a lot. You don't have no girl. You don't have no kids.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm for sure trying to get it cracking on some lit. Like,
first of all, you're not washed if you're getting cracking on a Wednesday.
No, like I'm chilling at the crib. I bust open my book and I get some hen, VSOP of course, or XO, and ice.
You said that's what you doing for Lent?
Yeah, I gave up regular Hennessy for Lent.
Yeah, that's a. So y'all, listen. Before we get to what I got for y'all, I found out yesterday that for Lent, Wolf gave up regular Hennessy.
Correct.
And
yes, I did.
Most niggas gave up like drinking altogether. Rick, did you do Lent? Is Lent going on?
No, I don't.
It is currently going on.
What day is it, Wolf?
I don't know.
Nigga is participating in Lent and don't know.
I was requested to participate from a friend.
So what did you do? Wolf, tell the people what you did, man.
Like my process of how I got to where I got?
Yeah.
I bet. So she like, yo, like, you should partake in Lent. Like, because I'm like, what is that, first of all? She tell me what it is. I'm like, all right, cool. Easy money. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to give up sex. Wasn't happening.
Did you ever go like a day or two?
I went probably like a good 2 days. A good two out of the first week, a good 2-3 days.
No,
and then,
self-control.
yeah, was the opportunity presented to you, or you just was like, I'm not about to do this to myself?
What you mean?
Like, was you about to have sex on the second day, the third day, and it was like never?
Oh, I could have said no, but it's like.
So you did end up having sex, and that's what broke it. So, like
yes.
Reek said, no discipline.
But wait, hold up. I also said I was going to give up red meat for Lent as well.
And how did that go?
I had a bad day at work like a week ago or something, so I just had to eat a turkey burger to relieve my stress. But
turkey
hold
burger.
up. But I also said that I was going to give up regular Hennessy. And what I realized is at that time that it was still going on, I ain't drunk no regular Hennessy yet.
So you had a head start without knowing you had a head start.
You feel me? And you know, everybody know I love Hennessy.
Why not just give up liquor altogether?
Why would you do that?
What's the point of Lent? When you give stuff up, what you supposed to do? Like pray and get closer to God and stuff? It's supposed to be like a fast, right?
First of all,
you don't know.
I don't know. I'm not Catholic. I believe this is a Catholic thing because she's Catholic.
So why do people?
But
that's my thing. Why do people partake in Lent?
Oh, niggas for sure just be jumping into something
I've
just to be
probably tried
insane.
to do Lent maybe like all of 2 times in my life.
But I was only doing it because that's what she requested. Am I taking it serious?
Is this one of your girls? Like
no, this the homie. Like
okay.
a homie way
So
back.
there's like a very casual conversation.
Yeah, because she know how I am, so she was like, "You should try to give something up." I'm like, "Bet."
And you chose regular Hennessy.
Regular Hennessy because, like, first of all, I feel like I'm bossing my life up because
I think you're doing like the opposite of what Lent is designed for. I think the goal is to like fast and be a purer version of yourself and get closer to whoever it is that you pray to and you decided to give up regular Hennessy,
Upgrade it.
You
and
gotta
spend
upgrade
more
it.
money. You didn't minimize how much you drank.
Well, technically, I feel like I am minimizing how much I drink because ain't nobody trying to buy expensive liquor all the time.
So you think, you know,
I probably go through a bottle like every week and a half or something like that.
Wolf, we also need to address this alcoholism.
Bro, first of all, it's not about me. Can we get back to can we get back to the
Do you feel like you're an alcoholic?
Nah,
Based on,
that I'm not.
have you ever felt like you might be even for like a week span?
Oh no, I for sure knew that I had a drinking problem at one point. But
How long you been drinking?
Man, that's a
Rick, how long you been drinking?
Probably around the time I got to college.
Okay, that's fair.
for real.
Yeah, man.
Wolf been a student athlete all his life, man. I mean, Reek been a student athlete all his life, dog.
When you start drinking? How old was you?
About college.
Zach, how old you start drinking?
For real. You think you're high school? Like, when you go to parties, not like how we do now.
Bro, I wasn't, bro. Did you play sports in high school? Oh shit.
Right.
Wolf. All right. Look, let's get to it. We gonna come back to Wolf. Wolf got a lot of shit to talk about, and we gonna bring in some new shit because Wolf say a lot of off the wall shit.
I feel like my shit be on the wall. Niggas just
It be on your wall, don't be on the like general wall. Shaquille O'Neal joins Papa John's board as it works to repair its image. Now, do y'all remember when?
I know.
Yeah. So the Papa John's founder, owner, whoever he was, the face, John, I guess, decided that he was gonna get caught on the voicemail saying the N-word, right?
that was crazy.
And black people canceled Papa John's. Are y'all Papa John's eaters?
I'm gonna keep it factual with you. I'm not anymore, but the first time I had it was like around that time, and it slaps.
Papa John's cold.
Yes.
That's the place. That's where I first got the barbecue chicken joint.
Yes, they barbecued
That bitch fire.
slapped. Papa John's actually slapped. So I was.
But Papa John's ain't ever, because we don't have one up here, do we?
Yes, it is.
Few and far between.
It's not one up here?
Yes, it is.
Where?
In Lansing.
Where?
Because I used to stay off Mount Hope, so you take
All right,
Mount
we need to talk about this later. Yeah, 'cause- all right.
It's
I mean,
right
never
there,
mind. They canceled. I'm not going there. I mean, but Shaq back on the team. So that's the question. That's the conversation. Now that Shaq is on the team, are we uncanceling Papa John's?
though. No.
Do y'all cancel shit when people say don't fuck with it no more? What's the like? Have you legitimately canceled something because of some off the wall shit that's happened?
I don't find myself being like tied to a lot of brands and stuff like
To
that.
the point where it's like a
where
hardcore
where it's
cut
like
off.
I have to cut it off.
Did you cancel H&M?
H&M?
You a big nigga, dog. Was you shopping at H&M?
Yeah.
I'm about to say, don't lie. 'Cause
I mean, he ain't fat. He just a broad-shouldered nigga.
He limited
it's hard
in
to
there.
find something.
Right. Where do you shop?
T-shirt.
Yeah, a coat. You get a jacket.
Yeah, you get a jacket, a hoodie.
You ain't get no pants.
You for sure not getting the suit out of there.
No.
Yeah.
Bro, where do you shop?
Where do I shop?
Yeah.
I mean, where?
Nah, bro. No.
I don't know. Like,
For suits and like and dress clothes, Express.
really?
Hey, Express is fire.
Express is clothes. Like,
They are, but-
naturally tailored, like for athletes, kind of.
Yeah,
That's why it fit me so well. Then I'm up there. Yeah.
Same.
I knew it was something about it.
I
It was
said
like,
the same thing. I got the blazer. from
Damn,
there.
this shit feel like home. Like this bitch just suctioned to me. Some Express clothes is like Flyknit.
And I like just recently discovered Express because I used to have a hard time
you
trying
was
to find
sleeping.
dress clothes that, like dress shirts and stuff that actually fit me.
I mean, if we keep it a buck, Men's Warehouse is still solid. Go get a suit.
Yeah.
I mean, you gonna pay for a suit though.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Warehouse is real 2012ish.
Think so?
No.
They what?
I got a fire suit from them.
How the fuck do we get to Men's Warehouse? We supposed to talk about Papa John's. How we get? Oh, cancel.
Cancel. Yeah, okay. So,
All right. Hold on. So, Shaq is on the board of directors for Papa John's now. Shaq also used to own like 27 Five Guys restaurants.
Yeah, he was going dumb.
And I forgot the other one. He had another one too. But Shaq been all over the place, dog. Apparently, he's been investing in restaurants since he was in the NBA. And on this past Friday, Papa John's announced that Shaquille O'Neal will be its newest board member and the new face of the brand as the struggling pizza chain tries to improve its image with U.S. consumers. The change comes 8 months after founder John Schnattner's likeness was stripped from the pizza's marketing materials and pizza boxes. Company's North American sales tanked after a series of scandals involving Schnattner, which started with him blaming the NFL's leadership for poor pizzas. Oh, I remember. I forgot about the NFL part.
No, what happened?
That was like they sponsored a pizza sponsor
sure
was Papa John's.
Was. Yes, it was.
And he tried to blame the NFL for their sales being low, not the fact that he was on the voicemails in the meeting saying nigga. I forgot about that. So he stepped down as chairman after it was revealed that he used a racial slur on a conference call. Do we feel like Shaq can save Papa John's?
Sidebar question: is it okay for me to get back to the barbecue chicken pizza since Shaq is on the board?
That's what I'm asking. Like, is it okay for us to fuck with Papa John's again? With Schnattner gone, Papa John is gone, and Shaq is in. Has been eight. I low key as with everything, I forgot that it happened. Papa John's wasn't top 3 on my to go.
It never was.
Pizza.
It never. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it is good, though.
Oh, it's solid.
Yeah.
But I only go for the barbecue chicken.
Yep. Same.
Can Shaq save Papa John's? On a nationwide scale, not just black people.
I don't think so.
A lot of people like Shaq.
A lot of people love Shaq.
Yeah.
Shaq is on a lot of commercials, bro. Shaq,
He on everything.
He got the gold bond, the lotion. He got the general,
Yeah, general, whatever.
the insurance.
Is it what car company is he
The
with?
Kia.
It's
not Kia.
Whatever it is, it's a little ass car. And I don't know how he'd be fitting there, but he do got a car joint. Shaq, not to mention, he's still on TV.
Yep.
They're paying him $8.25 million.
Turner Sports.
Papa John's.
Oh, sheesh.
Half in cash and half in Papa John's stock.
Do they need any more black people on the board? Because I'd do it for $2.25 million.
This ready to flip over now.
Yeah.
So that's like $4 million in Papa John's stock, though.
That's a lot.
Are people gonna be mad that Shaq did this? Is this gonna be like one of them sellout moves?
Can you blame
coonery
all
moves?
of Papa John's for what one person said?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't really. Yeah, I wasn't mad at Papa John's per se.
Right, but
know
that's
what I'm
the
saying?
thing. Society is like we look at it as like he is like because I legit thought that Papa John's was him.
That is him.
Like
You ain't just hear me say they took his face off the pizza boxes?
no, like so he started it and everything.
Yeah,
That's his joint.
that's him.
That's his home.
Oh well,
Yeah.
Shit, damn. Can you be mad at it then?
I mean, but he's been gone for 8 months. Can you be mad at Shaq for, like we talked about a couple episodes
so
ago?
Shaq face gonna be on the boxes now.
I don't know if we're gonna go that far. I won't be
Shaq
surprised.
approached them though about it.
Is that what happened? So that's almost like even more. Are black people gonna be like, yo?
It's hard to say because it's like you can't blame a whole company for what one person says.
And my man's is also gone.
Right.
And he is
You know what I'm
gone.
saying?
Yeah.
He's gone. So it ain't like Shaq and him was sitting in the meeting putting the shit together.
What was the whole basis of the conversation when he dropped it? When he said nigga or whatever?
He was on a conference call, like with the meeting, team meeting, board of directors, whatever. I forget the actual verbiage he used, but the audio definitely hit the internet.
Right.
Definitely went crazy. And the NFL dropped him.
Instantly.
No. What about this cop out though? Saying the first thing when we met, what we talked about was diversifying leadership roles and helping the African American community. That's
Diversifying leadership roles.
and helping the African American community. Well, I don't understand that because like what is Shaq being on commercials doing for the African?
Yeah, so there's going to have to be like some immediate community.
Yes, they're gonna be
event
pushing
type
a
shit,
bunch of
yeah.
that. They probably gonna be flooding it with that.
When
That
you get
makes
closer
sense.
to your mic, it's definitely gonna have to be some very obvious like, all right, Shaq / Papa John's is out here making it happen.
Yeah, like they're gonna do a lot of backpack, whatever.
Oh yeah, there's that time. The
Yeah.
back to school joints is
Yeah.
definitely that time of the year. So personally, I wasn't mad at the move. I wasn't mad at Shaq hopping on the board, and they not just using Shaq to be like promote us. My man about to be in the room making decisions.
Yeah, so it's like, I can't. You can't really trip on. Again, I just feel like you can't trip on a whole company. I understand why people wanted to like boycott it because it was his, like you said. But
Right.
like, you can't trip on somebody wanting to come in there to make a change for a company based upon one single person's.
Especially knowing that dog is gone.
Yeah. So
So-
get your money too. Fuck it.
And that's what I was getting at. Because we had this whole conversation about the Steve Harvey and the integrity and shit.
But that's different though. He not.
I'm not saying that this is apples to apples.
Yeah.
But, somebody going to come up with this outrageous think piece talking about we canceled Papa John's, but now Shaq working with him.
Somebody gonna say we canceling Shaq.
Yeah.
No, bro. You're not canceling Shaq. You can't cancel Shaq.
Is Shaq cancelable?
No.
Shaq got to do some outrageous shit for niggas to cancel Shaq.
He literally would have to jump on TV and be Uncle Ruckus. Like,
But you also have to believe it though. Shaq's so fucking goofy. Can he make you believe that he's some Uncle Ruckus shit? Why are we talking about this cancelable approach? The Michael Jackson documentary.
man.
Did anybody? Was it watchable for us? I wasn't trying to watch it. They did it at
Was
the.
it 8 on HBO?
Was it?
I don't know what it was on.
Oh, I for sure don't have HBO.
All
If
I
I
know
do, I
is-
don't know it.
I was at work and people was literally saying like I had to stop watching because it was that bad. I'm like, really?
So regardless of what they put on the documentary, is Michael Jackson? Can we cancel Michael Jackson?
No.
Why not?
You already know. You already know.
I mean, I have my reasons.
Right.
Why? How is Michael Jackson not cancelable?
Because he Michael Jackson, dog.
What does that mean?
It don't matter if you black or white. You ain't canceling him, dog. What you talking about? Like, I mean, I say on the principle of that dudes had already lied and recanted their statements,
Right.
and now they coming back saying like, no, this actually did happen. Like it's too fishy. Now, Michael Jackson was a fishy ass nigga. Like, first and foremost, he was a fishy ass nigga, but like, it's Michael, dog. He literally did so much.
Are Mike and R. Kelly apples to apples?
To me, yeah.
Oh, here. Okay, yeah, that was Reek. Oh, Wolf's hot take just hit me. We coming back to that because Wolf has not. Are you going to admit it?
Huh?
Are you going to admit it?
What?
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem. Yeah.
Yo, R. Kelly.
Yeah.
So have you canceled R. Kelly?
Hell no, I still bang R. Kelly is still on my playlist, bro.
Wolf is right here, right now on the People's Choice podcast. Yeah, no, this is definitely Wolf's hot take because you the first person I've seen that will openly admit the fact that like, yo.
And a lot of people talk about like the sexual songs and things like that, bro. Like me, when I think about R. Kelly songs, I think about I Believe I Can Fly, Happy People,
The World's
Step
Greatest.
in the Name of Love, The World's Greatest, like the song I Wish.
This nigga picked all the uplifting, inspirational songs.
But no. But what I'm saying is, bro,
He
like
said
when
they're
I
the
was
only ones he think about though.
no,
When I hear R. Kelly, I think I Believe I Can Fly.
No, I'm getting to the other ones, but like
Don't.
But like, bro, like legit, I Wish, bro, helped me through a lot growing up. And music.
What's your favorite bar on that song?
Bro, just the whole song,
Okay.
bro.
I didn't
Just like the whole song, like what it was about. Like I wish that I could talk with you, be with you sometime. Like legit, I know you in a better place.
Okay.
Like that shit resonated with me heavy growing up. But it's like the thing about this shit with R. Kelly, bro. It's super fishy, dog.
Super?
Not super. Okay, all right, let me chill. First and foremost, let me start by saying lock the nigga up and get him some help.
Okay.
That's definitely what I'm not saying. Let this nigga go free. Let him hit tours and nothing like
Not ready to
that.
cancel the music.
Bro, first of all, he don't even own his music, so me listening to it is not paying him
not
no
making him
money.
rich.
I'm not going to his concerts. I'm not purchasing none.
Concerts
of
is where he gets his money.
Yeah, I'm
He
not
don't own his
purchasing
own
none of
master.
his merchandise. I don't support him in any way, but like I personally believe in a separation of.
Person and artist and
Yeah, bro. When it comes,
what's the shit we be saying? Separate the person from the art. Yeah.
And some people say it's hard for him to separate, and I can't debunk you on that. I can't tell you like, oh, you gonna fuck shit. Like, no, if you can't separate it, if that's literally how you feel,
Right.
I respect that. But you can't bash me because I haven't been through what you've been through, and my way of thinking perspective isn't like yours. Like, I don't see it that way.
Okay.
So I can still enjoy that music. I believe that the man literally needs help. You got to understand, bro, he grew up in the era where our grandparents was having 3, 4, 5 kids by a nigga 20 years older than them, and that shit was normal.
Our grandmothers.
Yeah. He also was molested from the age of whatever to whatever. So you put that mixed in with people growing up in the era like that where sleeping with a 16, 15-year-old at 35 is normal, and you give them fame and money, and you gonna get a fucked up individual. Give bruh some help. But I'm a bang happy people when I'm feeling happy. Fuck is you talking about? I'm just saying.
Wolf. So let me be the first to tell you that when all this shit was coming out and all the episodes was hitting the TV and the timeline was going crazy, Wolf would text me on the side, bro. And Wolf would be in such a state of like, I can't even open Twitter right now, bro. I can't get on Instagram. My phone going crazy,
bro. Because people was tagging me shit, sending me shit, and I'm like,
bro. He like, bro, I'm down there finna delete the apps off my phone, like notifications going. I'm like, what the fuck?
Niggas make it seem like I was R. Kelly manager or something. Like, bro, like what?
I mean, well, from our seat, bro. Remember, you don't want to introduce the 12 play line.
I did. Like, that would have not
aged well at all.
Well, bro.
You know,
that would have not.
That would have been tight. There's a line somewhere named 12 Play who has completely rearranged their line names.
Yes, they did.
Somewhere in the history of scrolling, somebody is definitely 12 Play.
Yeah, I could believe that, and that wouldn't have aged well.
So let's bring this back. Is Mike cancelable?
Mike who?
Jackson, nigga.
I thought you was about to say Jordan.
With society today, anybody is canceled.
Yes.
So let's think about true.
That is a great.
You know Barack Obama is.
Nah, he one of the niggas that's uncancelable,
he
bro.
He could be canceled. If something was to come out about Barack.
After that.
Well, the politics shit, yeah. But he also would get canceled from like the top down.
Yeah. Anybody can get crucified. Bro,
yeah.
With the way this society.
I'm probably gonna get crucified after this shit, but.
This is Wolf's hot take, man. He said
it is what it is.
He says R. Kelly is uncancelable to music. Now, to that extent, this is how I feel about Michael Jackson. One, Mike is gone.
Yeah. But that don't excuse shit.
No, I'm talking about as far as canceling Michael Jackson. Us not listening to Michael Jackson's music does what?
Nothing.
To who?
To nobody.
Them fake kids still gonna be rich as hell. His whatever family money his family don't have still, you know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter, who was 3 years old, asked to listen to Thriller, the album, every day. Every day.
You gonna tell her no?
We play it every day. I play the Thriller album either in the morning on the way to daycare or in the afternoon on the way home. My daughter is singing Mama Say, Mama Sa, Mama Kusat every day. And singing Beat It and singing Thriller. At 3 years old.
You got to record the vocals of her hitting that.
Corey, that's why I put it on my story. I'm like, if you know what part goes on right now, you know why it's hilarious to hear Corey sing this shit. She's singing Want to Be Starting Something at 7 in the morning.
Now, let me ask you this. If it come out that they somehow prove that everything they saying is true, are you canceling Mike?
I think Mike is on a pedestal high enough for me to say no and be
Kelly
okay.
not?
Fuck no. No.
My bad. Okay.
No, not at all. Name me a R. Kelly album that did what Thriller did. Name me a societal moment like Michael Jackson at the Super Bowl that R. Kelly has that's eye to eye with Mike at the Super Bowl.
Hold on.
You don't have one, Wolf.
To touch on this, bro. So is we canceling everybody that did music with R. Kelly too?
Niggas try. I mean, they try to.
Let's keep it real. Usher made a song called "Same Girl." What girl was they talking about, fam?
I'm gonna be honest. There's that.
He's produced a lot of music that people don't even know about for movies.
Oh yeah, no. Like, people started to do the research.
It's too heavy.
R. Kelly wrote "Bump Bump Bump."
Bro, it's
R. Kelly
too
wrote.
heavy.
He wrote Michael Jackson's "Man in the Mirror."
Yep.
Great song.
Amazing.
Man in the Mirror make a nigga cry.
Yes, that's a fire ass song. R. Kelly has done so much for music, bro, that it's like you saying cancel him. It's a lot of.
I'm gonna be honest, Wolf. Yeah, no, I said, Kirk Franklin leaned on me.
Yep.
I'm like, damn, I gotta take this song out the rotation. R. Kelly wasn't saying, and so that was my only argument. Was like, what about the verses where it literally has nothing to do with sex?
That's about like.
The World's Greatest is a great song.
I Wish is an amazing song, bro. Like he literally has like some great uplifting music.
Can you separate the artist from the art?
Yeah. I still deleted all R. Kelly out of my music library because when I play music, I play my whole library on shuffle, and like I've been in the club before, and the R. Kelly song started playing, like the DJ spin something, and it's people in the club that be like booing and.
I seen a DJ say he cut that shit on and niggas act like ain't shit happened. It was going crazy.
Remember when I was at that event and I was drunk? I was texting you. I was drunk.
Oh, you said I'm like, tell the DJ to play this shit.
The DJ just threw on some kills and everybody was in that bitch going crazy. And I got to looking around.
It's
like,
tough. It's tough. It's tough. Let me answer a question. I don't think I will ever stop playing Michael Jackson's music. The music is too fucking good, dog.
That's just
The music is great. Nigga, bro. Like Wolf said, we would have to cut out so much shit.
It's so much, bro.
B2K is on tour right now performing a song, making money off of a song.
They for sure are doing Bum Bum Bum. Their number one greatest hit.
Right now.
If you want me to be 100% honest with you, I've never been a big R. Kelly fan.
That's crazy.
I've never been as big a fan as Wolf.
Bro.
Oh, no. So when I got in the car the other day, that was the first song that came on with my Bluetooth connected. I'm like, I've never been a Trapped in the Closet fan.
Bro, legit, when the R. Kelly shit came on, y'all do realize that everybody got to playing Trapped in the Closet.
Everybody got to playing everything.
Nah, let me tell you another thing. Let me get y'all something to think about for yourselves. You realize that with all the shit going on with R. Kelly and people talking about
making streams go up.
Cancel. You do realize why he has not been canceled on any music things yet. Because he does not own any of his music. Yeah, he's owned by some rich white man.
For sure.
That'd be damn if you taking that shit,
the money out his pocket. Yeah. This shit is still ain't happening. And also, when the documentary came out, his streams and downloads and search
went through the roof.
So that's my only gripe with canceling shit.
And people looking at me like,
no publicity is bad publicity, dog.
Yeah, that's the era we live in.
It's been like that for decades.
Yeah.
Like my gripe with the president is y'all want to say fuck Donald Trump, but y'all got his shirt, y'all got his face on your shirt.
Yeah, it's not helping.
That's backwards.
Yeah,
that's backwards. People on Twitter say how much they hate him, but they keep tweeting his name. He lives off of that.
I honestly feel like YG and Nip Hussle song actually helped.
Yeah, that was a terrible decision, and those are my niggas.
I fucked with the song.
Yeah, but that was a terrible decision.
But at the end of the day, I think it really helped him because it just.
What if Trump would have sued them niggas for slander and shit?
He did.
Did he?
Like that? Yeah. It was a whole process and
like if you make the song, you just like rap it at a concert, cool. But you making money off of another person's name, like that's you know what I'm saying.
They was trying to cancel it and everything, bro. Like, but the cancel culture is so like everybody's just quick to
everybody's
cancel.
Everybody's scared.
Cancel
I don't
everything.
like that.
It's because it's like we too sensitive in society, sensitive. Bro. Like shit happens.
We're gonna talk about the sensitive shit too about Izzo. Let me take a minute to one. Everybody, right now, if you fuck with the podcast right now, man, follow us on Instagram at The People's Choice Podcast, straight through, no spaces, underscores, periods, nothing. On Twitter, it's TPCPOD. I ain't have as much freedom on Twitter to put the handle on there. I mean, you know where I'm at, TGtheHost. You know, we got all the wolves. We get wolf shit together. We gonna Tyreek Thompson, man, last season coming up. We gonna get niggas popping. More entertainment coming soon. Stay tuned. The Wash Life is coming. My Wash Life is coming. The merch. Everybody just stay on the lookout, man. The merch is coming. Olympus, shout out to you for sending me this hoodie. Let's go to Olympus.com, man. Go grab that. This is where we at. And then we go to blurredvision.us. Make sure you use my discount code TG10. Came across the timeline the other day that a survivor of the Parkland shooting committed suicide. Her name was Sydney Ilo. She took her own life. They said she had survivor's guilt. On the day of gunmen opened fire at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. This is in Parkland, Florida, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sydney Ilo, she escaped. However, the grief of losing 17 of her classmates and teachers, as well as long-lasting effects of enduring such a traumatic event, weighed heavily on her. And this weekend, at the age of 19, she took her own life. Now the Stoneman Douglas community is mourning yet another loss. Now, I'm going to be very transparent here. I'm not very well versed in like depression and all of this kind of stuff in the PTSD type of world. Survivor's guilt, apparently. But we talked about this before, too. where does your mind go when somebody walk in the building that you in and start shooting at anybody and everybody?
Right.
I could only imagine, like, where you are mentally after that. You know? Now, what's crazy is on one end, as black people, we really might leave that bitch and, like, celebrate.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we made it out. Right.
Ooh, that shit was crazy.
You
like,
feel
you feel
me?
like you was covered.
Yeah, like, and every year it's like, I was supposed to die this day. Like, I'm good, I'm here.
Niggas that be drinking.
On the other end, Sydney, a young, not black young lady, didn't see it that way. She felt bad because she survived and everybody else did. Not everybody, but the other 17 students didn't. That's wild.
No, but to say, like, with that many people killed, I think that would kind of have anybody looking like, damn, why did I live?
Right.
Now she probably, because with shit like that, bro, you got to realize, like, psychologically your head gets to you. Then you start thinking, like, well, what's my purpose of living? Why am I alive? Like, what am I supposed to do?
Huh? Chose her shit, you know, over them, or that she got 3-4 best friends and got kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
She knew she was close with 2 or 3 of them people, right?
Yeah.
And she still got to see the other students' parents.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I'm
she
saying? In the
probably feeling some
community,
type of
right?
way, like,
Yeah, that's some hot shit. So that's some hot shit. So pray for that family, that community, man. Just that stuff is real. Is realer than we want to think it is.
yeah, mental illness is a motherfucker.
It's realer than what we may know it is. On a little brighter note, in Little Rock, Arkansas, they have approved a program to pay homeless people minimum wage to pick up litter.
Facts.
Yeah, and minimum wage in Arkansas is $9.25. When I saw that, I'm like, oh shit. So I'm homeless. I get to work 2-3 days a week for 4 hours and make $9.25 to pick up trash. The program will receive $80,000 in funding from the Public Works Department and is set to run from April 1 to September 27th, which is, wow, April 1st is Alexa's birthday. September 27th is my dad's birthday. 2 supervisors will also be hired for the program and will be paid $11 an hour, and the supervisor is in charge of picking up the employees and transporting them to and from the work sites. The program is based on a similar effect in Albuquerque, New Mexico called It's a Better Way. Shout out to Little Rock, Arkansas for finding something that the homeless people can do.
I fuck with this.
Yeah, that they probably don't have a problem doing, obviously. And they get paid.
You get paid. Nigga, that's something they could throw in a resume.
What's minimum wage in Michigan? Still $7.50?
No,
Did they go up to 8?
It's around 9 something now.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Wow. I'm really at a point where, like, I don't know minimum
Don't
wage.
quote me on that, but it should be for sure. Because when I worked
find
at
out.
Kroger like 2 years back,
You was working at Kroger 2 years back? Oh, you was working
not
in the
2
offices,
years
though.
back. Why am I saying 2 years?
But you was you was like intern or something, weren't you?
Nah, hell no. This was maybe like 4 years back.
You weren't like pushing the car store, was you?
Hell no. I was a customer service rep.
Yeah. Okay, so that was good. I was hyped to hear that.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was.
But
What you think? What you think? Oh, shit.
I'm saying, are they gonna do anything else to, you know what I mean, like to help them out? I okay, go pick up trash. We're gonna pay you so you can eat, things of that nature. But it's like,
How do we develop them
like,
as people?
Okay, once Little Rock
945 in Michigan,
is completely
by the way.
clean of litter.
What do we do with y'all next?
Yeah, what we gonna do with y'all next? So I mean,
It helped the city too.
it does help the city, but it help the people. You know what I mean?
So y'all feel like this is just another like.
Damn, why y'all say that?
Like,
bro?
give them a class.
Yeah, well,
or
'cause I
something
like
to
that.
take or something.
Yeah.
Teach them an actual skill or something, bro.
So what would you add to this between April 1st and September 27th? What would you add to this program to where
yeah, you right.
on September 28th they could leave and be like, you know what I'm saying, I'm making strides to not being homeless no more. Because $9.25 working 12 hours a week still ain't gonna get you no crib.
Right. It's not gonna. It's not paying
So
rent.
you
Yeah, it's not gonna do
implement
anything.
some type of classes or what's that shit called?
It's like player development. We get these players or these homeless people in our program or on our team, and we have them for this long, 2-4 years.
Yeah.
When their time with me is up, have I made them better players?
What have I done for them?
In Little Rock's case, have I made these people better individuals in society? It don't take skill to pick up trash.
They should be. They could teach them a trade too.
It takes zero mental competence to pick trash up.
Damn. Now that you say that, it's legit. They gonna use this for like a good 2-3 years. Once that shit
For a
clean.
few months, because this is summer. This is prime summertime. Barbecue season, cookout season at the parks. And they just going to pick them up, take them over there, clean this shit up, go home.
So, well, let's...
You got a lot of drug addicts that are homeless. if they drug addicts, get them in a, you know what I mean, get them in a
little halfway,
environment,
little something.
halfway house, something.
Yeah, I mean, well, shout out to the idea to the start.
The concept. And let's be clear. We don't know that there are no further.
It's just not included in the news.
Right,
it's not included.
Right. So we are not bashing because factually there's nothing else happening.
Hopefully it is,
but it sucks that you have to take that approach.
Yeah,
you know, in a society where it's like every time y'all make it sound like you're doing something good, when it's all said and done, we realize y'all didn't help us.
It's for sure like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Almost everything that the government does is like you make it seem like it's good for the people, the lower middle class, and we get excited and we vote for some shit and we pass a bill and we, you know what I'm saying, we on your team.
Yeah.
And then in 2 years, it's like, I'm worse off than I was. So conceptually and theoretically, it's a good idea. And we're going to go ahead and applaud the Public Works Program or Office in Little Rock for putting this together.
Definitely.
We definitely want to get to a point where we hope that something else happens for these individuals after this program so they'll be all right and not have to rely on waiting on another program next April to pick up trash.
Exactly.
We got to talk about Coach Izzo, man, because for about a day and a half, 2 days, the internet was all over Izzo's head. And for those who don't know why, it's because who was we playing? Who's Bradley? Oh, this was the first game of the tournament.
Yep.
Aaron Henry wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing. That's one of our freshmen, number 11, left-hand cat. And it was a timeout, and the moment Henry walks into the huddle, Izzo was on his head.
Right.
Now, to us, to Spartans, to athletes, to anybody who got, like, some balls, it wasn't shit. Like, it was just commercial break, boom, boom, boom. Of course, the internet captured that moment and blew it up because it was like, oh, Izzo balled his fist, or he lunged at his players, or Cassius had to restrain him. That was another thing. They kept saying, if you telling me he wasn't about to fight him and somebody had to restrain him.
How many times have you seen players pull a coach back, though?
All the fucking time.
Yeah, like,
you telling me the coach about to fight the ref when he on the court, telling the ref that's a bad call when his assistant coach is pulling back?
Right.
So for about 2 days, people was worried about this style of coaching. Is outdated. It doesn't work anymore. And everybody who was mad, all the people who were angry about it were people who don't know Izzo, don't know that the players fucking love Izzo to this day. Any player, you ain't never heard a player come out and say, I don't fuck with Izzo.
It's that sensitive society, bro. Like you were saying, it's really
his most recent greatest players always on Twitter like, we can't coach our players no more. We're not allowed to yell at players no more. Gary Harris came out. Draymond came out and said something. Miles Bridges came out and said something. Chris Carter, the wide receiver, has said, Izzo went to this man's home and told his parents, like, I'm going to help your son turn into a man. This is what we're going to do. Aaron Henry retweeted that and put, like, the target emoji, like, bingo. Duh. Stephen A. Smith, Chris Carter, Jay Billis, Jay Williams, they was all like, bro, that was regular fucking coaching. Reek, you been coached like that before?
Yeah.
All the time?
Since I was like 8 years old.
Just
like, if it wasn't coming from my coach, it was coming from my dad.
Exactly.
If it wasn't coming from my dad, it was coming from my coach.
Simple.
You know what I mean?
Simple. And that was another thing. They was like, Aaron Henry said, bro, my parents was worse than that. Well, Izzo did one shit. Kenny Goins was like, we wouldn't have come to play for Izzo if we didn't know, like, if we couldn't handle that. Yeah. We saw that, right? When y'all go on y'all visits, y'all see the coaches in action on game day. Coach D be lighting y'all niggas up. It's just
sports is emotional. It's very emotional.
It's highly emotional, especially when you know the player is good. When you know you got a player with great potential and great talent and great skills, and the IQ was there. Don't do dumb shit. It's like when I yell at my kids, like, I know you know better. I'm more frustrated now because I know you know better. It's always that thing. If you don't know, I'm gonna just put you to the side and help you. Like, you fuck up on some shit the first time, it's like, I know I gave you some new shit. Let me coach you through that. But now I need to pick it up a little bit because the soft shit don't work. We get yelled at like that at practice. This is regular shit.
Bro, everybody just want everything to be canceled. Everything got to be nice and rosy. And
another coach did the same shit. Nobody said anything. People just don't like Izzo. People don't like MSU right now either.
Yeah.
MSU is on some shit. You wear MSU apparel a lot?
Yeah.
Still?
It's great, big percentage of my wardrobe.
I wish me and you wore the same size. I'd come take a lot of shit. That's for sure. The good news is Sparty is winning, man. So we won that game. We just beat. Who did we just beat? Minnesota. 20 ball. 20 ball. So, yeah, easy.
We're going for that good shit,
that big natty.
It's happening.
Dude just won, though, so we're going to see how this go. We're going to see how this go. Y'all worried about Dude?
No.
Reed, can you say something about that? Are you allowed?
I mean, we gonna ball.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
I'll take that.
I'll take that. I'll take the Spartan dog.
That means he can't say nothing.
He said, we go ball.
They're going to do what they came to do, man. Izzo's going to put a good strategy together.
We got the best point guard in the country in Cash Winston.
Yes.
We got a great front court.
I like when Tillman and Ward are out there together.
Yes.
I like that.
You got a sharpshooter and Matt McQuade.
He's turned it up over the last few games, man.
I like this nigga interview responses right here, though. This nigga is,
they train.
Yeah,
they. How often do y'all
But
practice?
I believe it, too.
Don't y'all get media training? Are y'all allowed to say stuff like that? Can I ask you these questions?
I'm a grown ass man.
Are you just treat me like we in the locker room? This is a regular, just regular shit. I mean, I got to be sure, man. I don't want my shit getting taken off YouTube because NCAA is doing some bullshit. Can we talk about that commercial?
Man, that commercial.
Can you Can you talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What commercial?
Commercial is trash.
Yeah. Tell what this commercial is.
So basically, it was a commercial about the day in the life of a student athlete. You know what I mean? Sponsored by the NCAA. They put it out, and it was just unrealistic.
It's like a minute long.
Yeah.
I gotta look at this.
You would have to see.
It'd be on Twitter. It's like, so you know how the classic Spike Lee shot.
Oh, matter of fact, I think I did.
With
But
the light-skinned cat.
It happened so fast, I didn't pay attention to it.
It is very quick.
Yeah.
It's very quick.
It's just inaccurate.
Yeah, that video tore the internet up.
Say y'all, because y'all don't have a life. So I wonder what the hell he was doing.
Well, that wasn't even the biggest thing. The biggest thing was y'all telling me I want to pay somebody to portray me.
And that's funny.
Y'all want to pay somebody.
Funny.
Y'all want to pay somebody to be me.
That's not funny, but it's funny.
But y'all can't pay me for being me.
I'm sorry. That's funny, but it's not funny.
And bringing this school and this conference and this NCAA so much money.
That's funny.
Y'all paid a nigga to be me, but y'all won't pay me for being me. That's what the problem was.
That's funny.
And it was a terrible video.
That's funny.
The only good thing I saw was somebody said, damn, this shit might be real. He didn't even eat.
That's probably
That was the only thing I saw. I was like, yeah, they got this shit. He ain't eat. But other than that, the shit was super duper corny. The dude who played him kind of looked like Zach.
damn.
I gotta check this out, dog.
But it was kind of corny for sure.
That's crazy.
But a lot of pro athletes who obviously played college
and are no longer under the reins.
Yeah,
talking crazy.
Yeah, they let it fly.
Yeah.
They let him.
Y'all
they
heard
let him
about
go.
the conversation? My man was saying, why can't y'all NCAA players get endorsement deals? Like,
because we don't own the rights.
Yeah, that's what he's.
Tell us tell people what you told us yesterday, because a lot of people don't understand what really happened.
Can y'all say that?
Yeah, that's public. That shit gonna be going on forever.
So when student athletes, making the transition from high school to college, sign up something called a letter of intent.
Right.
Yeah.
Signing day, the big signing day for everybody.
All that. And it's another piece of paper that you sign, basically giving the NCAA the rights to your image, to your likeness, which is, when the NCAA video games was out,
that's why they don't come out
players
no
weren't
more.
getting paid off
No
of
last
it
names.
because the NCAA had the rights to their images.
Right.
But when you got Madden, the players actually, they have some hold in their own likeness. But
I know about that. That's why they don't do them no more.
Even on the professional games, players like Rasheed Wallace wouldn't be on the video game.
Yep.
He wouldn't let them make money off of his likeness.
Yep.
When they put the Pistons as a classic team on 2K, Rasheed Wallace not on the game.
Yeah. I'm sick that he did.
So is it tougher?
He had the choice.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Is it tougher playing football because you don't have a lot of other options between high school and the NFL?
What you mean?
So like a basketball player, let's say he reads this letter and he's like, you know what? I'm not fucking with this. I'm going to G League. I'm going to go overseas. I'm just train for a year and then commit, declare for the draft. It's a tougher being a football player where the NFL won't even take you unless, you got to play 3 years.
Football is a little different because it's kind of industrial. It's an industry kind of. You work your way up, you learn skills. The development key in football is very important.
Probably bigger than basketball.
Yeah.
Basketball, you could just be super raw,
right.
Go to the league and probably last for about 5 years.
Just knowledge about football, not just being knowledgeable about the game that you wouldn't be able to you know what I mean, get
If
from
you
not
skip.
playing
Right.
on this level. So
When you saw that letter, was it like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, but it's what you, not what you have to do, but if this is what you want, you know,
Right. And that's why I said playing football is tough, because at least if I hoop, I pull a Terrence Ferguson and I say, you know what, fuck this, I'm going overseas. Or I pull a Brandon Jennings and go overseas and then come to the league. You know what I'm saying? I pull what the boss tried to do, at least.
I mean, the closest thing we got to that is leaving after your third year.
Right, but you still got to risk injury and not make no money. Y'all can't even get a job on campus. Y'all can't even work at Sparty's. You can't make any money, even outside of football.
It's approved.
Right.
Through compliance. Yeah.
You know, and that's a whole nother shit.
Weird.
We might have to do, because a lot of people are confused about that. I got cousins and people are like, so what's this whole, we might have to break that down one episode where it's really like, this is why this college athlete thing is such a epidemic right now on the media and on the news and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna write that down and come back to that, because I know it's definitely confusing for people if you don't know and if you're not here seeing that happen. So other than that, man, we're gonna get up out of here. I gotta go. My daughter was asking about me as soon as I got here because she was asleep when I left. I was hoping my son learn how to spell Michigan and do his homework before I left to make sure he could turn it in tomorrow. I ain't have homework in kindergarten, dog, so this shit crazy. TGtheHost.com. Click my website. Subscribe to my shit. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please, and thank you. Y'all just be watching it, and I need 939 more subscribers. I'm trying to get to 1,000 so I can start making money off YouTube videos.
Hey, keep them coming, y'all. Share it. Make sure you're sharing it with your cousins.
Yeah, man. Throw that bitch up. And blurvision.us. Shout out to Olympus throwing me this hoodie. Blur Vision. Use my code TG10. We on Instagram, Twitter, The People's Choice Podcast on Instagram, TPC Pod on Twitter. Mm-hmm. If y'all follow me, Wolf, what's your shit on Twitter? Wolf V _?
Wolf V _
on Twitter and Instagram.
2 underscores on Twitter, huh?
You got a private Twitter account?
Nah, I don't know, bro. I don't know nothing about
private Twitter accounts are for the birds.
Yeah, it used to be, but it's not no more because Griffey told me like
it's stupid.
It don't work like that. But I don't know nothing about Twitter, so yeah.
What's your shit, Rick?
Just Tyreek Thompson, 17.
Bro, you got enough followers. Give me some followers.
Man,
you got Big Ten athlete followers.
You said what?
I'm a Big Ten athlete followers.
Yeah.
Bro, I told you when I wore your jersey to the opening game last year, niggas like, you got a Tyreek Thompson jersey.
That's dope.
Yeah, I'm like, niggas know my nigga, dog. I wouldn't even say we were still walking through the game. You got a Tyreek Thompson jersey. I mean, you goddamn right, man. Goddamn it, Terrence. But other than that, yeah.
No, that's very, yeah.
I mean, shit.
Ray be balling, dumbass niggas. What y'all talking about?
I hate y'all. Be on the lookout, man. We got the merchandise coming, man. I know it's a lot of wash niggas out here, so we definitely gonna let you embody that. Wolf said he washed already, which is crazy.
I'm getting there.
Tyreek was trying to transition into a wash life, and I'm like,
I am washed.
Boy, stop.
I just turned 22, man.
Oh my god. We're gonna pick this up next week.
Anyway,
hey, listen, let me tell you right now. Next week we've got a very, very, very special guest coming through, man.
Oh yeah,
that's next episode. So make sure y'all be tuned for
Factual.
37. If you've seen the Instagram, you know who's coming.
Factual.
Detroit's own, Detroit's finest, Michigan State's own, D-Pie's own.
Yes, sir.
I mean, quite honestly, like one of the funniest niggas on the internet,
That
on
ain't
TV.
funny as hell, bro.
Yeah, he's definitely his own like channel of funny.
Yeah.
Because he like regular conversation funny. You know what I'm saying? I be watching the roast me shits.
Bro.
It's the best kind of funny.
Yeah. Like just regular in the car riding to the grocery store funny.
Bro, like he's just in person, nigga, hilarious.
Yeah,
bro.
so
Like,
comedian CP will be here with us on episode 37 next week. So y'all make sure y'all lock in, subscribe, so y'all get that notification when it drop and when we going up. Other than that, Wolf, you good?
Yes, sir.
Rico, you good?
Yes, sir.
Zach, you straight?
Yes, sir.
All right, man, we up out of here.
yeah.
What up, everybody? This is the People's Choice Podcast.